for Lord Slug to win. We start with his henchmen fighting Gohan after they took the Dragon Ball from him. They were able to easily defeat him, and they normally left Gohan unconscious. Instead, in this timeline, they kill Gohan, so they wouldn't have to deal with him later. From there, Lord Slug then sends his henchmen to gather the remaining Dragon Balls, which they find easily since he stole the radar from Bulma. After all the Dragon Balls are collected, Lord Slug uses them to wish for eternal youth, so his body is reverted to the age he was the strongest at. He then launches a terror freezing device into the sky, as it then produces clouds that block out the sun, so the earth begins to freeze. Meanwhile, God Ruby finds Goku and Krillin and gives them sensu beans, so they leave to find Lord Slug. Later, Piccolo would end up investigating Lord Slug's camp, as he gets into battle with all three of his henchmen. With the three of them teaming up on Piccolo, he doesn't stand a chance, so he is killed as well. This is when Goku and Krillin would arrive, though Lord Slug would realize that his henchmen likely can't handle Goku, so he confronts Goku while he has his henchmen take on Krillin. In the fight between Krillin and Lord Slug's henchmen, he wouldn't stand a chance against them, so he is swiftly killed. Then with Lord Slug and Goku, he easily pummels Goku, so he goes to finish him off. However, Goku turns into his pseudo Super Saiyan form, as he then catches Lord Slug's fist and breaks his arm. Goku then drops out of this form, so Lord Slug reveals he is in the Namekian and turns into his giant form. He then grabs Goku and starts to crush him in his hands, but since Piccolo isn't alive to intervene, Goku is crushed to death. With Lord Slug now victorious, he and his henchmen would finish terror freezing the earth. They then use it as their next star cruiser, and since Lord Slug wanted to conquer the universe, they would start conquering planets after this, but they would still terror freeze the planets they conquer, so that Lord Slug's men could live on these planets. With them conquering planets like this, eventually they might get into conflict with Frieza. However, in the movie, can Kai imagine how Lord Slug was stronger than Frieza? So, the Super Namekian would be able to kill the Tyrant. He would also kill King Cold eventually, so that he couldn't take over his son's empire. Since the Tyrants are dead, no one would be able to get in his way of ruling the universe. He and his men would continue to conquer planets by turning them into frozen wastelands. Since he has eternal youth, the whole universe would eventually fall under his control. With all his planets having been terror frozen, this allows his group of henchmen to expand. This means that the whole universe will essentially be a frozen wasteland that is ruled by Lord Slug and his demonic henchmen.